I'm going to talk about something that I'm really passionate about, and it's about the digitalization of our life, the digitalization of our businesses. I was already provoked by Mr. Leban, right, from Collector, that this is just a buzzword. I hope that after this short presentation, you will believe that this is not a buzzword. This is something in which many people in this hall now believe. And I will start with one question. Is it now the best time ever to run your business? Or is the worst time ever to run your business? It's all about the perspective. Ladies and gentlemen, we form perspectives. And then these perspectives actually made us win or lose. They define our successes. Today, it's all about the customers and their choices, and they define whether we win or lose. So, in a way, we can say that digital is also a perception. It is formed by the perception of many. And today, at SAP Forum in Slovenia, it's all about your perception, ladies and gentlemen, whether you will believe that digitalization is not a buzzword. In this era of me is the digital era of everything that is personalized. The customized experience, it's all about the customer empathy, the customer intimacy. Yes, we will put you in the corner of our strategy. It's already happening. Our CEO has declared it, that SAP strategy in the next few years, it is going to be about you, our customers. And we already made quite of a move in this new era of change, because it is happening. It is happening everywhere. It is happening in Slovenia. It's happening across the region and in Europe. Some customers, I know quite a few of them, by the way, in Bulgaria, as Simon suggested. I know quite a few of them also in Romania and some in Slovenia. In the last 2 years, these customers have already made a decision to go digital and to transform because they want to grow. SAP committed to the digitalization, and we did it exactly 6 years ago. What happened is that in these 6 years, SAP has invested 50 billion euro in innovation. First, we released on the market the in-memory platform, HANA. And then we focused on how to improve the user experience of all lines of business. We invested heavily in the cloud. 5 years ago, we had 0 customers. Today, we have 100 million users in the cloud using our services. Then, we promised you that we will reimagine the business suite the way it was. And last year, we released S/4HANA. S/4HANA is SAP's fastest selling product ever. But now, we are committing something else to you. We are committing it to you now. In the next few years, SAP, together with our partners and customers, we will Uberize IT. What does it mean? We will personalize your IT experience. We'll make sure that you have the right apps at the right moment so that your business becomes live. Some might say, why now? Everything is going fine. We have great results. We have a lot of customers. Why? Because in 5 years, the business environment, the business conditions will be completely changed. Think about it. Now we are talking about Uber and Airbnb and how these guys are challenging the business models of the taxi company or the hotel chains. We stopped to talk about Facebook and the other social medias. But ladies and gentlemen, 12 years ago, these companies did not exist, and we already take them for granted. But if we asked colleagues in the room from telecom industry, from media, they know what happened with their business, how they had to adapt to this change. So, in just 1 year and a half, 1/3 of all top 20 brands, companies in the leading industries will be challenged by digitally transformed competitors. It's behind the corner. It's happening. And in this process, the old rules will not work. Because just as we talked before we started, everything now is digitalized. All the processes are digitalized. Think about it. When you go to work, you spend more time in the digital environment than the real. You communicate digitally, make transactions, make learning, even produce products. Even R&D is digital today. So everything is digital. The business processes are digital. Digitalization is not about digitalizing the processes. Yes, we are already analyzing the effects of a number of technologies that are happening the last few years. The 3D printing, the machine-to-machine learning, the artificial intelligence. But these are only technologies which we have to think how to accommodate in our business. Because digital transformation is not about digitalizing a business process. Digital transformation is actually about rethinking a completely new business model, your business model, and then adapting it with the digital tools and technology that exists. Don't worry, there are new rules in this digital transformation. The rule of 3C. It sounds interesting, but actually it's all about things we already know. It's about customer-centric experience, it's about cooperation, and it's about co-innovation. All of these are already happening, and they are already the cornerstone of every company that is digitalizing and transforming the business. If you go outside and talk with executives from companies that have digital strategy, and you ask them, where is the digitalization happening? Unanimously, all of them will tell, the digital transformation is happening on the front end. Where is all the transaction happening with the customers? Yes, digital transformation is improving our business processes, our interactions with employees. Definitely, it's improving the way we build and produce products. But it's all about the customer and creating an intimacy with the customer, building and interacting with them. And there is a statistic which Gartner is saying. Next year, 2017, the investments done by businesses worldwide in front-end solutions will be for the first time more than the investments done in the back-end system. So, dear customers, you have already made your choices. Next year, you'll be spending more on everything related to engaging with the customers. And cooperation. This is so relevant now, because think about it. Industries are changing. The boundaries are blurring between markets, between corporations. The definition of jobs itself has changed so much. The definition of what is competition even has changed. How we cooperate and how we work. Everything is changing. Yes, companies will continue to buy software. Business will continue to use software. But what is different is that today our customers are producing actually digital technology experience. They're not consuming IT, because together with the software vendors, our customers are producing our products, defining what is the new business model they want to cover with this particular solution. And think about cooperation and SAP. Who had thought that we will partner with Microsoft and Apple? But we just did it. Because we believe that we have to bring the best user experience for our customers. And because we live in these special times when nobody is big enough not to cooperate. And then comes the co-innovation. All digitally transformed companies are co-innovating already in one way or another. I personally believe that the biggest applications that are going to happen are not going to be produced in the corporate labs. They're going to be produced in the communities, the digital communities out there, which are developed today with customers, with companies, with startups, together building business scenarios, new business models, co-innovating, and making the next new product. Already, 2,000 startups has been benefiting from the SAP startup programs. These are startups which are already working, maybe even with some of you, on the next big app. So everything is about co-innovation, and all of you will be participating in this process, or you're already participating in one way or another. So these are the 3 C rules, and I'm going to show you how it works for me. The digital boardroom now is live, and I'm going to lead you through something simple. A few years ago, it was taking a lot of time to have a report from any kind, but now it's simple and it's easy. Actually, first, you get all the information that you need about how the sales are going, but then when you see a trend, you need to know why, because I always say that the devil is in the details. And in order to understand why, you need a few clicks to understand what is happening. If internet is working. And here we will try to find from where is coming this growth. It looks like we are getting to the right region. We just need to select all the countries and market units. And then I'll try to find Slovenia. Wow. We have some big deals. I don't know if you see the bubbles. Here, it looks like we have a customer that needs digital transformation roadmap to be developed by us. So it looks simplified, and it's happening already in our businesses to find the details, to understand where and what is happening, and how we can transform our businesses. So this was a small presentation of the digital boardroom, but the colleagues are going to have a more deeper one later on. So that was a quick one. Are you ready for the digital transformation? Yes, digital transformation is a process. It's not an IT project, definitely. It requires the involvement of everybody, of all line of business. All teams have to be committed to the change. And if you're asking what we can do, We at SAP have been developing with IDC the so-called digital maturity model, and together we have a very easy way to come to you, talk to you, listen, and understand where is your maturity level now, and to drive together a digital transformation roadmap, which you can use in order to prepare for the journey. Because everything is changing and it's so unpredictable that sometimes we feel like we would like to predict the future. But if we cannot predict the future, we have another choice. We can build it together. So let's build the next future for the next few years together, ladies and gentlemen, and digitally transform our businesses together. And it looks something
New bikes
like
aren't
this.
selling, guys.
What are you gonna do? How about we pump more into promotions?
Yeah, what else?
What if we hire more sales reps?
Yeah, what else?
What if we digitize the whole supply chain?
So people can customize their bike before they buy it.
That worked better than expected.
I'll dial it back.
Yeah, dial it back. Just a little.
Live business powered by SAP. When you run live, you run simple.
Yeah, it could look like this for you. You just have to change your perspective today. Thank you. Wish you a very successful day of challenges and changing perspectives.
New bikes aren't selling.